This is Michael Gerace with Michelangelo's Plumbing, Inc., performing a video sewer inspection. And we are at 22337 Gilmore Street in Woodland Hills, California, 91303. And it is November 1st, 2017. There is a 4-inch mainline cleanout that the homeowner did notify us that it is in the bushes on the right-hand side of the house. We did not see it. We tried to locate it, but we could not see it. But they did help us, giving us information where it is, and it's right in front where the planter is. There's a stone ribbon around the front of the planter, and it's about 8 feet to the right of the walkway going up to the front of the house. And there is a 4-inch cap and a 4-inch mainline cleanout. So we're going to run our camera through here and attempt to get out to the city sewer and inspect the entire 4-inch property line sewer, and also inspect the 6-inch city lateral. Going to clean our camera lens off real quick, and we'll begin running our camera. And this is the front of the house, and we are in the planter area. As we said, there's a mainline cleanout. It's just inside this ribbon. Here's the concrete ribbon along the front of it, and there's our mainline cleanout. It is ABS plastic, the mainline cleanout is, and we're dropping down the ABS plastic cleanout now, and we are heading out toward the street. And it appears we have ABS plastic piping. So we're going to start running out toward the street. We do have a belly right here. It is black piping. We're not positive that it's ABS plastic yet. It could even be Orangeburg piping, but we'll be able to tell, hopefully, how smooth the walls are, and if we have any big, large humps in the piping, that'll tell us whether we have Orangeburg compressed tar paper piping or if we have ABS plastic. Now we have a belly from here, from 15 feet out, and then it does change, and we don't have a belly any longer, but this is Orangeburg. You see where it's holding water right to there. You have big humps in the piping right here. At 17 feet, that's Orangeburg compressed tar paper pipe. We have another big hump here. We have some root intrusion in the joint right there. Minor root intrusion at this point, but it will grow. We have another big hump here holding a little bit of water. Now we're holding more water. We have some more big humps in the piping, big bulges. It's just a rolled compressed tar paper pipe called Orangeburg. They used this back in the 60s for a period of probably about 10 years in residential. It had been used for quite a period before that, quite a long time. You got a little bit of debris on the camera lens. I'm going to try and rinse it off. Going to keep getting debris on the camera lens a little bit because of all the muck that's being held down at the bottom of the pipe because of the Orangeburg pipe. So what we're going to do is we're going to go all the way out to the city sewer, try and wash our camera lens off, and then when we pull back, hopefully we can view everything a lot clearer once we've rinsed this off. Now we're into the vitreous clay. This is the city lateral, but this 6-inch vitreous clay city lateral is also the homeowner's responsibility. Homeowner's responsibility starts at their property line all the way to the city sewer tie-in connection. And now we should be dropping in. That's the city sewer tie-in. connection right there. Okay, we've rinsed our camera lens off, and there's the city sewer. You can see there's water running through a little bit right here. Kind of hard to see it. May not be a whole lot of water running through right now, but there's water in the city sewer. And that's the tie-in. That right here is the tie-in for the homeowner. There's a little bit of an offset there and a little bit of a separation, but not terrible at this time. We'll see what the rest of the 6-inch looks like. That joint looks to be in pretty good condition. That joint looks to be in pretty good condition right there. That joint looks to be in pretty good condition as well. That joint looks to be in pretty good condition. That joint looks good. That joint looks good as well. All pretty flush and pretty smooth. Don't have any major offsets, major shifts or separations. No large root intrusion in here. That joint looks good. Coming back up now to our 4-inch, and that's going to transition our 4-inch right here to our Orangeburg. We're going to pause for a moment, and we're going to get the realtor and the buyer out here. Take a look at this line. You can say that, whatever you want to do. Okay, so now this is the 6-inch vitreous clay out at the property line, coming back to the 4-inch Orangeburg.
So right now you're out at the end of the...
Yeah.
You're out there? Okay.
Yeah, I'm out by the... It's going out here, this way,
okay,
by the driveway area. Okay, see, getting humps in it now. You'll see some pretty good bulges. Right now it's not too bad right here. We'll come back. I mean, all in all, it doesn't look...
Yeah, actually, I didn't
well,
think that
so
was
far,
horrible.
so far, right here.
Yeah.
You'll see it coming back. Right in here, looks pretty good. I couldn't see this because we had a whole lot of
now, what's
debris.
It like looks yellow on the top? Is that just
Yeah,
the light?
just
or?
staining and light.
Oh.
The light's going to illuminate. Now see the big bulge?
Oh, in the bottom
Right there? Yeah, I mean,
okay,
that's a pretty good bulge.
yeah.
And you get more bulges like that. And then, see, hold paper back and such. If somebody were to start using wipes, big bulge right
yeah,
there. And it's even holding water.
Holding back.
Yeah. It creates a dam. It creates a dam like that. I mean, that's a pretty big bulge to go over. You know, and then it starts holding back water like that, and there's roots coming into that joint. That's minor.
Mm-hmm.
You have more bulges. See, we're at
Can you
18
do one of those
feet.
collapsible replacements?
Yeah,
Okay.
we're holding back. We're holding back. You got big bulges here and humps. Now we're underwater. That's holding back a lot right in just that one area.
Where is that about? Can you tell or not really?
Yeah, I can tell us exactly.
Oh, 'cause it's
Let me go ahead and mark it.
So, to do
Okay, we're going to pull it out of our line now for a moment. We're going to wipe down our camera head one more time. And we've done a preliminary. Now we're going to put our counter on. So we have a footage counter. And again, you can see that this is the front of the house. There's our mainline cleanout. So we're going to zero out our counter. Okay, we got our counter on. Going to zero out our camera footage. Sorry about that. We shouldn't have root intrusion on that. Okay, we'll get zeroed out. We're zeroed out. Going to begin running again. We're just going to run down now to our 4 to 6 inch connection, our Orangeburg pipe, the transition to the 6 inch vitreous clay, and get our footage. We've seen all the piping as far as the bulges, and where because of the major bulges and the humps in the pipe, and it is Orangeburg piping. And this is our vitreous, and get into the city sewer real quick and rinse our camera lens off. Making our turn. And now we're into the city sewer right there. Okay, we're pulling back. Now we'll pull back to our transition to Orangeburg piping, and we will mark the area out exactly where our transition is and get our depth. Coming up. And we transition right here. This is our Orangeburg piping, and that's our vitreous clay. I'm going to pause for a moment and locate this area. Okay, we've marked this area out. Our transition is at 3 foot 8 inches deep, but we would have to go down to about 5 foot deep, possibly 6 foot deep to tie into a straight piece of 6-inch lateral. We've marked this out by the front retaining wall with the wrought iron fence on the top of it. I'm going to pull back and conclude our video sewer inspection. Good part of the Orangeburg piping isn't humps in it and some bulges, but not major down toward the retaining wall. But here, right at this point, halfway point, we got a pretty, we're holding back a little bit of water, and then we got larger bulges, and we're holding back more water. The roots are pushing up against the pipe. There's a big bulge right here, and it's going to push through there. It'll break the pipe open. Then you're going to get a lot more root intrusion, which is common. Unfortunately, we've got a bit of debris now. We've got a lot more water. It's holding a considerable amount of water right there because of some bulges in the pipe. And now we're back out of our clean out, and that will conclude our video sewer inspection.